Hey guys, it's Cindy. Today I'm going to be doing a huge November book haul, so if you want to see all the books that I picked up this month, please stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a couple books that I actually ordered from Amazon. The first one is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I think the cover of this is absolutely beautiful and I'm going to be reading it soon. Buddy reads with my cousin. We both got the book. And that's what it looks like. Nothing really too fancy. I'm a little confused about this book because it says that like James Patterson presents the author or the book. I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be like a pseudonym or if he just blurbed the book. I'm not really sure, but this really interested me. I heard a couple of booktubers talk about it. So the next book is Bird Box by Josh Malerman. I've been meaning to pick this book up for a very long time. It's actually a really short book, so it's probably not going to take me too long to read once I actually sit down and read it. It is about like a town where no one can see when they leave their house. You have to put on a blindfold because those that do see when they leave, they end up dying. So it is about a mom trying to get, I believe, her children safely out of their town. So this book was actually a used copy that I picked up from Amazon. It is Illuminae. If you can see, it was like a library copy. I didn't know that when I ordered it, but it still was in good condition and it wasn't glued down to the book, so I was able to take it off. Wow, I'm making a mess. And I just finished this book literally last night. It is very, very long. It's like 600 pages, so it took me a little bit because I am in school, so I haven't been reading that much. But I sat down last night and read like 200 pages of it and I finished it. It was really good. I do have Gemini already, so I'm probably going to read that soon. And then the last book, I actually spoke of this in my wrap-up. It is Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes. I haven't read this one yet. I did read You, the first book, and it was very good. It was a little strange, and I actually hate that this book is so massive because the first version is like this tall. So when I'm going to put them next to each other, they're going to be like really like off-leveled. I don't like that. And this was also a used copy, but it's in pretty good shape. So then the next book that I got is completely random. I picked this up at like a, it was like a comic book shop. So I got Saga Volume 1, and I did read this already. It was really good. It is for mature audiences. There is some nudity and a lot of profanity, so I wouldn't recommend reading this if you were of a younger age. I did pick up the second one on Amazon. It is really good. It's a fast read. The artwork is absolutely beautiful. So if you are into comic books, I don't read comic books. It's actually like the first comic manga book that I've ever read, but it was really good. And then this book I actually got on Book Depository. I got Paula Hawkins' The Girl on the Train, and it is a mass market paperback, which I absolutely hate. But I thought the cover was nice. I thought it was going to be like a little bit bigger, but okay, so I'm going to jump into all the things that I picked up from HPB. They opened up at HPB, I think a couple months ago near us, and I absolutely love that place. Like, we've been going a lot, and they have like used books and new books. So I picked up, the first thing that I picked up was the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Illustrated Edition. This obviously was a new version, and I actually got this when they were doing their 40% off of one item sale, so I went ahead and picked it up. I think I got it for like $17, which was really good because it was 20% off like the market value and then 40% off of that. So I got a pretty good deal on it. I think this book is absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to read it. The illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. And then the next thing I got was the Maze Runner series. I got the box set. I haven't read this yet. It was not $19.99. I believe I had a half off coupon because I don't think I would pay that much for this. And it is all 4 books. And I actually haven't read any of them. I've watched one movie and I'm not even sure if it was the first one or the second one, to be honest. But it intrigued me enough to pick up the box set. And then I have been slowly collecting this series. So this is the Mortal Instruments series. I think I spoke of them in like a book outlet haul or something. But this is the first 2. So this is City of Bones, and it was $4.99. And City of Ashes. This one's a little bent up on the cover, but this was $4.99 as well. I've heard such good things about these, but this is like such a commitment to start reading this series. So I don't know when I'm going to jump on that. And then I got the Beautiful Creatures book. I have the second one of these that I picked up for $1. And this is by, I think it's by two different authors, Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. And I got this for $5.49. This is like the movie cover, so it does have like actual people on it instead of just like the regular cover. And it comes with a little poster. And then on the back. So this is, I believe this is the second book in a series. It is Days of Blood and Starlight. It is the sequel to Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which I don't own, but I saw this for $5.49, so I went ahead and picked it up. I did see Daughter of Smoke and Bone at HPB too, but it was like the UK version or something, so it didn't match this one, so I didn't want to get it. But I've heard good things about this book as well, or the series. And then I got Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I have read, excuse me, I have read Eleanor and Park by Rainbow, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really good. It was just like a nice contemporary, and I think this one has a lot of like stories. I believe she writes a lot of fan fiction, so I like that kind of aspect. I hope we get to read some of it in this novel. It was $4.48. And then the next book I got was Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. I think this cover is absolutely gorgeous, which is part of the reason that I got it. It was $4.99, and it is about the Great Library of Alexandria and what would happen if it was never destroyed. So yeah. And then I picked up Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, just like the regular version. I actually don't have any Harry Potter books like on my shelf, so this was like the first one I picked up, and of course the illustrated version. So I'm slowly collecting the series, but I do want to get like the UK version because I think the covers are way prettier. And then I got More Than This by Patrick Ness. This was another buddy reads that I'm supposed to be doing soon. I have so many books on my TBR, it's kind of crazy. I do want to read his other story, When a Monster Calls, because I've heard that book is like absolutely beautiful. And then this book I got recently, it is The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. I have heard a lot of controversy about people not liking this book because it's supposed to be like a ripoff off of Harry Potter. But then I've heard other people saying that they absolutely love it. So I really don't know what to think, and I'm kind of excited to see if I'm gonna like it. I think the end pages of this is really cool. It looks like a cool t-shirt. So the last books that I picked up were actually from a little event that I went to with my sister and my best friend. They were doing, so you paid $25 for the event. It was like National YA Day or something. And with the $25 you received brunch as well as a hardcover book and from one of the authors that was attending the event, and they were going to sign your book. So the book that we picked up was Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I've never read any of his books, but I've heard that he has really good books, and this book was actually like one of the best books of 2016, so I'm really excited to read it. So yeah, let me see. He did sign it. So I was excited to get that book, but before we actually met the authors, there was a representative for Penguin that showed up, and she was discussing all these different types of books that were supposed to come out, or that are supposed to come out in 2017. So while she was talking about them, she had like all these books piled up, and I'm thinking, how cool would it be to be able to get some of these arcs? So as soon as she was done talking, she was like, okay, everyone pick out an arc. So then there weren't that many people at the event, so they actually let us pick a couple, so I got 3 of them. So the first one is We Are Okay by Nina LaCour, and I absolutely love the cover of this. As soon as I saw it, I just had to pick it up. I will be doing reviews for each one of these once it gets closer to the release date. This one comes out in February. And then the next one I got was A Good Idea by Christina Moracho, and this one comes out in February as well. And this is supposed to be a thriller. She said that we're supposed to read this with the lights on, and I'm such a like big baby when it comes to scary books or scary anything. So then I got The Careful Undressing of Love by Corianne Haydu, and this was actually the first one I picked up. I think it comes out in January. Okay, so those are actually all the book items that I picked up this month, but I want to go ahead and show you guys a couple of Funkos that I picked up at Hot Topic for their Black Friday sale. So this is Harry Potter number 32. That's what his box looks like. I went ahead and took them out because I feel like you can't really see them with the glare. So this is him with the prophecy orb. I don't know if it's focusing. The next one that I got was Lucius Malfoy, and this does have his Death Eater's mask, and it's a Hot Topic exclusive. I'm gonna put that there. And he looks amazing. I had to pick him up, and they were 3 for $24. Like, they even have the details of the rings on his finger. And then the last one I got was Mad Eye Moody, and oh gosh, that's really up close. That is what he looks like. And I don't have many from the Harry Potter collection. I think I have like, oh my gosh, I think I have like 3 or 4 renditions of Harry, which I know is a lot. And I have Hermione and Ron and Hagrid. I think that's it. So these are going to go really nicely to my collection. I do want to have like a Harry Potter shelf, which I probably will do since now I have like the Chamber of Secrets, not Chamber of Secrets, the Sorcerer's Stone illustrated version. And I do want to pick up the Fantastic Beasts screenplay. I know a lot of people have been hauling it this month. I haven't got my hands on it yet because I do want to get it at a cheaper price than what they're selling for at the bookstore. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will talk to you guys next time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Goodreads. Bye!